That's day one for a data scientist, right? Your your boss is going to introduce you to the team. It's going to introduce you to the company and say, "Hey, by the way, if you have any data science ideas, make sure you contact Dennis, and he'll try to help you." And next thing you know, you're going to have 6 meetings on your calendar of people wanting to talk to you about their data. What are you going to do then? You got to be prepared for that, right? This is how you prepare for that, right? I mean, you guys with me on that? So I think that wraps up like the summary to where we got to last week. And I want to do some new stuff, but let me know in the chat if you have any questions or if I lost anybody there or you want me to review anything. This is a good time for questions. Yeah, so start filling up my chat with questions. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to some of the other charts because there's so many great charts in here. But let me know in the chat, okay? All right, let's quickly take note that chart 5 talks about prices and economic growth weighed on because of Chinese demand, specifically around Chinese gold jewelry consumption. That sticks out to me. Why? What are the drivers behind that? Okay, so let's put a pin in that. Put that in the back of our minds. We're gonna come back to that. All right. So looking more at these charts, I want to focus on chart 7 and 9 today. And I'm choosing 7 and 9. And look, let me, how do I put this? There are going to be times where you have to apply your own domain knowledge to say, hey, what's the next thing I want to look at, right? Where do I, as an individual, want to take my research, right? This is kind of where you have to kind of develop a nose, as they say, for the industry or for the data. So this is me saying, well, wait a minute. We did a lot of work last week around the types of markets for gold, right? The jewelry manufacturers, the central banks, the investors. But what about the globality of gold, right? Because one of the reasons why I chose the gold data is not just because I like it, but also because it has global appeal, right? I mean, every central bank holds gold. Everybody around the world knows what gold is and values it and loves gold jewelry, right? Generally speaking, right? In most cultures, gold jewelry is very respected. So that's why I chose it. But we didn't really look at that last week, right?